Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Hawkeye, you guys. I gotta say, I really enjoyed the first episode and I'm excited to check out more of this series. So I will briefly get into some of my lingering thoughts on the last episode. But before I get started on that, I just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you will hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much. All right. First episode of Hawkeye, I think was very, very good. So initially, I was not expecting it to focus so much on a character other than Hawkeye, but I think it was really good for establishing our new character, or, you know, new to me anyway, Kate, and getting to know her a little bit. If the series is going to be about the two of them, I mean, presumably we're coming in with some knowledge of Hawkeye and background on him, but not an awful lot on this new character. So it really did work to get me invested in her story. Like, I really did feel like I was going through it with her. Like, oh my God, how could her mom not tell her that she was, so, getting to know her origin story and everything like that. So, I really did feel like it got me, invested in her. And guys, I know that I was there was never going to be any universe in which I was not going to lose my mind over that dog. I do have some information on the dog. This is not really it's not a spoiler. It was told to me. It's probably not a spoiler to you if you've watched, you've already watched this episode and presumably maybe even more, because I think episode 3 is also out now as well. But today I'm only doing 2. But the name of the dog. If they have not said and you really don't want to know, just skip past this part. But guys, I found out that the name of the dog, you ready for this, is Lucky the Pizza Dog. I did not think I could love this dog anymore until they named it after pizza. I mean, 2 of my favorite things right there. Golden Retrievers and pizza. It's like my life is complete now. So, yes, I feel like every train of thought I had in the episode was totally derailed. Once they brought in the dog, I could be having, like, a serious discussion, and, it's like, my equivalent of squirrel with dog! But the dog's super cool, and, I kind of want to know more about the dog. I don't know if we'll get that. I don't know. I'll try to chill out on the dog and not just talk about him nonstop, but no promises. Some of you know that I have a golden retriever, so I'm particularly obsessive when it comes to dogs and goldens. So, anyway, I really want to know what's going on with this little murder mystery. We saw some definite stuff going on with this kind of underground type of auction. Like, at first I thought that was the auction. I'm like, this looks shady for a charity auction. Why would they have it in this little, but I guess that was kind of the unannounced auction. And we know that, the individual we saw murdered last time was caught up in something with the mom, seemed like did not get along too great with the fiance either, at least at that point in time. Definitely was not a big fan of Kate's mom. I'm not a huge fan of her at the moment. I know she was, at the end, she was still very worried about her daughter, wanted to make sure she was safe and everything. And we saw at the beginning, it looked like she cared very much about her daughter, but dang, something's amiss here. Something's not right. That you would go and tell, ton of people you're getting married, not your daughter. So, yeah, that didn't sit right with me, but we still have a lot to get into. We had Hawkeye meet up with her at the end. And so now we finally get to see them in some scenes together, which I think is going to be fun now that we have her established. So, all right, guys, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and jump into the second episode of Hawkeye? Let's go. Aww. Now he's like, okay, now I have to help this. Now I have to help this kid.
Wow. Lucky a year ago.
Are you assessing threats? Is that what you're doing?
Something like that.
Something like that.
So that's how you operate? You're just constantly looking for things that are suspicious or weird?
She wants to learn.
I know I was a little overwhelmed out there, but I really held my own with those same douchebags, okay?
Okay, well, that is
some
true.
People actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Yeah. Are you one of those people?
She might be the one who got it started. She is really good, though. She is really, really, really good. Oh, does she live? She lives above a pizza place. I didn't put that together. That's why she had so much pizza. Oh, and he made...
Oh, he's my dog.
He is now. And he made good use of that pizza box, I see.
Yeah, Can you sign this? But when you are, will you sign my bow?
Could you, we saw.
I'm good. Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. You should see the other
Totally
guys.
fine.
I did. Tracksuit Mafia.
That's their name.
Ooh.
That's a little on the nose, don't you think? Do you think they're the ones that killed my mom's fiance's uncle?
Your mom's fiance's uncle?
Armand the Third.
That's his uncle, okay.
I do not know.
He just got here, so he doesn't
know. Everybody stole your face.
No.
No.
Kept the mask on like a pro.
Okay, good. The person that wore it, you thought better before that.
I just dropped off the dog.
At her place? At her apartment? Dropped off the dog at her apartment.
My name's on the buzzer.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Oh my god, protect the dog. Oh my god, someone get... Put that fire out. So, in a way, this is... Oh! There's a lot coming back to haunt him here. Oh, whoa. She just shot the flaming arrow. Ah! She's good. She's really good. She might be young, but she's really good. Oh! Hey! Good thinking. Little dangerous. Very dangerous. And it's not gonna help anyone because now it's something. Whoops. Oh, wait, like, do we have more than one? I'm pretty sure. Oh, no! Save the dog and save the pizza place. And, of course, each other. Grab the dog, for heaven's sake. Yeah. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's best if I don't know about the suit. Okay, but is it time for the suit to be laid to rest, perhaps? Seems like it's caused a lot of trouble here.
We need some supplies.
Hell yeah.
She's like, I'm down. Oh!
Well, how do you, Hawkeyes? Bit of a letdown.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Supplies means some basic first aid. Maybe some goldfish. He's like, maybe some treats for me?
I think you're a mess.
Stash me? No, a pack of money.
No, you're not. I can run into useful for me. Next. Hi, how are you?
Ouch! Come on now.
It's my aunt's place. She's in Florida for the winter.
Okay. Just wondering where exactly we were headed.
Are there cats in here?
No, just cat hair.
Just cat hair, which is probably gonna drive the dog really crazy.
That's it. Then I'm going back to my kids.
Well, yes.
Yeah, his poor kids are.
Don't you need my keys?
No. I'm good.
Oh!
Stay here. Lock this door.
No, he does not need keys, as a matter of fact. He really probably wants to get to that before anyone else does. Yeah, it's not there. I could have told you that. New York City LARPers. How is that going to play into this story? I am curious. Oh, such a good dog.
I went off the back. Multitasking. Reducing swelling. Dying out piece of dog's breakfast.
Is that the dog's name?
Doesn't have a name. It's more
Aw,
like a title of
name
nobility. Like Earl of Sandwich.
Earl of Sandwich.
How's your wound?
Another good name.
You want disinfected in a week. It's not so bad. It's like a deep scratch.
Okay.
Perpendicular to it, right? Now close it. This is helping singe. So we can mend to each other faster.
It's a lot of info.
Yes, done.
It's a lot of info.
All good?
It's an ouchie.
So what I could remember of The tracksuit's faces.
I guess you're not.
Doughy face.
Okay. I would offer
She tried.
hotel.
Is that the costume? Also, is that just like, that's just like up there on TikTok or something? I think that's that thing. Okay. So we know what happened. Oh. He just wanted a nice Christmas. Oh, dog's like, hello, love me. Oh, so cute. So cute. Oh, yeah, this is the best dog. He's best boy.
Don't lose Nate. Where's Nate? Where's Nate?
Oh, they already lost Nate. It's turned into Home Alone now.
I really thought that we would home for Christmas.
Hey, look at me. I'll be home for Christmas.
Promise me.
Yeah.
Promise.
Please, please, please. Please be home for Christmas.
Wait, they think I'm that vigilante?
Oh, Moira Brandon.
Impressive.
Was the aunt an
Told you that
actress?
suit was a good change. You look
Okay.
silly.
Oh, no, I like this. I'm liking, so the aunt was an actress perhaps and had many glamorous outfits, it seems.
Being a gentleman, walking on the outside, that's nice.
No, it's just so I can hear you. And to be clear, I don't
He's-
want you just because I need you.
What happened?
Oh, that happened. Oh, wow. A lot of explosions. Aw. This is gonna happen a lot. This is gonna happen a lot.
Hey, look, that one's you.
Oh, I see.
Let's go.
You just called her Ken is everything.
The whole thing is that you're low-key. It's a very hard brand to sell.
Well, not really.
I heard that we breaking the fourth wall a little bit here.
We make you cool. You keep your cards close to your vest, which you wear over a suit of armor and like 16 other layers of self-protection, all of which under, finally, is your heart. So, not exactly safe.
We're
Don't sell anything.
we're doing a lot of reading here.
What am I selling? Ben? Huh? It's certainly
He
not
just
Halloween costumes and toys off the shelf.
Inspiration, Clint.
she was inspired. He made a big impact on her, but he's
At the safe house after work.
not that superhero though, you know what I mean? Like I just don't think he wants to be. I don't think
All
that's
goes
his
fine
thing.
today, kid.
The only thing you've taught me is how to lose a tail, and I almost already knew that.
Right. Well, yeah, I taught you how to bandage a word. How's that?
Yeah, that's pretty helpful.
There are no trick arrows, Kate. Here, put your phone number in here for emergencies only.
Aw,
Just go inside, stay safe.
I think she was kind of hoping for a little bit
Through, so I have
Gotcha.
more of a mentor. I think he's just like not in a place where he wants to like be brought back into this, and that's why he's not like giving of himself right now.
She likely feels displaced by me. And she's testing on me.
Don't do that.
She both desires my approval yet wants to set firm boundaries.
No. Don't do this.
I mean, you know what? I can understand one.
Just leave the room. No, we don't want you here. Just go.
About being a stepdad.
I come up with the conversation topics.
You know what? I think that's fair considering he just did the whole like kind of did what she was doing to Hawkeye though, like with like reading his whole persona.
I know who you are, but most of those folks out there are firefighters and cops. And if you break the rules, it's gonna get real messy.
I see. But hey, he's gonna gotta get in there somehow.
Hitting the torso is fatal.
Okay. Still.
So violent.
Just watch what other people are doing and have fun.
He's like he's lived so many battles.
Helmet.
He's got like a helmet with hair on it. Do it. You know, he's probably thinking like, God bless it. I wanted to get away from fighting and like, here's people just like doing all this stuff for fun. It does look fun to be fair, but like from his perspective. This is both awesome and hilarious at the same time.
I'm a Viking. I'm really a Viking.
I don't care.
He's like, I could not care less.
Aren't you Hawkeye?
Look, I'm not trying to cause a scene here, all right? Out of respect.
Like you just did.
Where the hell
Cause
this is, but I'm plumb out of patience. So you got two choices, you understand?
so not.
Take
He's
this,
so not into it.
pretend swords, and you pretend to die. And I take that suit. Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna real punch you. And you're gonna
Oh.
really fall down. And I'm gonna take that suit.
Either way, the suit's his. So
Just let me kill you. Yeah, I'll give you the suit.
it's a status thing.
You're a superhero.
He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Just go.
Make it look real. We gotta have.
He's like, no, I don't want you to sacrifice yourself. I want you to die in battle, sir.
Are you aware there was a fire in your apartment last night?
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally.
Oh, you don't seem too upset about it.
Well, I wasn't home, so thankfully I'm fine.
Oh, great. Here comes Mr. Wonderful. It's just like, what is going on? What is this all about? I love how he's just coming in here with like such a dad mentality of like, no.
So you gotta make it real. You gotta be real.
He's that fool. You want it real? I don't know how. It's real dramatic. This is probably not the Hawkeye death you thought you were gonna see on screen, you guys, but here it is. He's like, okay, are we done?
You did have fun, right?
Glad I did it.
Yeah.
Merry
I
Christmas.
mean,
You too.
aw.
Clint?
It meant a lot.
Clear things up with the old tracksuit, Vince.
Jesus, what those idiots.
I like how this is just kind of like a day at the office.
Little catch release.
Nice. When an asshole moves. Be careful.
Hmm.
Time to get myself caught.
All right.
Good with all the outdated weapons. I'd say it made me pretty aware when someone is trying to stab you in the back.
Okay, I think
Okay.
you've proven that you know what
Here we
swords
go.
are. Can we move on now?
Oh, but dear, I think a common interest is very fertile ground for bonding.
It's like everything he says. She's like, yeah, even she's like, please, no.
Bonding.
Bonding, of
What do you say we break out a couple
course.
of these bad boys?
You
Pretty-
are good.
Yeah, well,
Jack.
I wouldn't. Go again.
go again.
Stop letting me win.
Oh boy.
Honest, I mean, two-time state champ, right?
No, don't. He says the patronizing is not helping here. You're just making her angry, is what you're doing.
Jack.
Oh, poop. Here we go. See, he's not just gonna tell you though.
Right, darling?
There we go.
She tried to stab you in the face.
No, I knew he would parry. What I was trying to do was prove that he is lying, which I successfully did.
But you're not gonna get. Don't. This isn't the way.
How many people get murdered by sword each year in New York? I'm gonna go ahead and guess 0.
Okay, it's sweet that you're worried, but just remember, I'm the mom. It's my job to protect you. I'm not a little kid anymore. And you're not a superhero either.
Hey,
She's still an adult though. Listen to her.
A ninja suit and street
No.
Molotov cocktails.
Don't tell the mom. Don't. I don't know. Oh crap.
Are you old enough to drink?
She's 22.
Everything
You don't even know. Oh my god. Don't get me started.
You'll graduate, and in the fall, you'll start working at Bishop Security for real, right? Like we've always planned.
Like you've always planned.
That's not what she wants. I think maybe you should listen to her. I'm not saying she knows exactly what to do right now. Oh my god. I'm so done with Jack. I'm so done with Jack. Guys, there's more to it.
Telling the truth.
Oh! Dang it, guys. I hate that this is... Why would he have that? Oh, she's, yeah. But you know what, though? I'm worried about her. Oh! Man! She wants him. Did they say she wants him alive?
Barton can't take your call.
Crap. I feel like as awful as this is, he knows what he's doing here, but as soon as she's involved, it's gonna be a whole different story. Then he's gonna have to protect her too.
I know you kid. So don't kid, okay? Because it was getting very hard to find place. Now old warehouses being converted into lofts.
He's taking it personally.
But he's
Don't take it personally.
Kate Bishop.
Not Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop is guy, bro.
Kate Bishop is not guy.
Kate Bishop is guy.
It's not a guy. Yeah, no.
I really like to speak to your boss.
He's like, who's the boss?
Who are you talking about?
Oh no! This is who you're talking about. Oh, sweetie, you just died. He's like, of course, of course. Whoa. Is this the boss?
We have them.
Oh, was he trying to use sign language? Is that what he was trying to do? Whoa. Whoa! So I'm assuming that's their boss. All right, you guys, that was really, really, really good. So I gotta say, again, I'm just gonna reiterate that I'm really glad that they took the time to kind of establish Kate with us, because it really does make her story so much more interesting to me. And I feel like I'm like equally invested in both stories now, as opposed to just coming at this from like, this is a Hawkeye show and this person's just kind of in it. So I just like her so much, and she has so much raw potential for sure. She's very smart, and there's so many instances where I'm just like, oh, like I get where you're coming from, but oh no, you cannot. You're not going about this in a way that the situation calls for. You know what I mean? Like, she's coming at this the way I would in like a normal everyday situation. But this is like gangs and superheroes and crazy like underground auctions and killings, and like we're at like a whole other level. And I just feel like the fiance, Jack, she's just playing into like everything he's setting her up for. She's playing right into the role of like upset, angry young daughter, and the mom's just buying it hook, line, and sinker. Like he doesn't have Kate fooled, but he's got her right where he wants her right now. And he's got the mom totally fooled. It just feels like to me. Like the mom is just like, he probably came in and played on everything that the mom was already feeling about her daughter, which was just like that her daughter didn't know what was good for her, and like kind of couldn't make a lot of her own decisions and stuff. And granted, Kate definitely has, she's young, and, she's not always going to make the right choice on stuff, but she is like a young adult, you know what I mean? And like, I can kind of already see the dynamic here of like the mom really cares, but the mom, is also lost a lot herself, and is like not, I think, giving Kate the credit that she really needs at this point. I won't even say deserves, because like, yes, she's young and like has made some interesting choices, like we saw with the clock tower, bell tower combo and everything, but but she needs that to grow, you know what I mean? I think the mom just doesn't want to see her get hurt. But dang, guys, the mom is just like 100% snowed by the fiance, and we know the fiance is up to no good. And thankfully, I think Kate is starting to catch on to the gravity of the situation now that she saw the butterscotch that, of course, we know came from the house. Of course, I gotta say, if that was his uncle, there's probably other ways he could have gotten that butterscotch. Like, is it impossible to think that like he never visited his uncle and like took a butterscotch? I know when I'm out somewhere, if they have like candy or something in a dish, it's mine. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind for the future in case there's ever a suspicion on me of like I have a candy that's linked to a murder. But I mean, I think in this case, it's probably a little too much to be coincidence. So yeah, I mean, we know that like the mom was being threatened, but I still like, I watched that and I'm like, I feel like that's not exactly how that was going. I feel like maybe there's another side to that, or maybe he was threatening her. I'm not sure. But the first thing I thought was like, we didn't hear the first part of that conversation. Who knows what that was about or what she said to him or et cetera, et cetera. So, I really loved just the lighthearted moments we got with the LARPing. I thought that was so fun. It's such a fun thing anyway to watch, but just like watching him, it's just this really kind of stoic, and like he's been through so much, and he's been through like Endgame, or he's been through all this stuff, and Thanos, and like losing people close to him, and like he's lived like real life and death battles, and he's just done. He's not into like doing this in the woods for fun. And so it was just really, really fun to see him nonchalantly kind of get through that and then have to be killed and battle to get the suit. The whole thing was just really fun. I mean, clearly we're dealing with, you know, there's a lot of stuff like certainly murders and organized crime and, you know, some sadness over family stuff, but it's nice to throw in just kind of the lighthearted stuff as well. So I'm glad they did that. The dog was in this episode, which automatically makes it better. And I'm hoping we get to see more of the dog, and he's the best dog. They still haven't named him on the show, but I know his name. So if you didn't know that, I hope you skipped that part at the beginning. I thought they would say his name sooner, but we do know that he at least is a pizza dog now in canon with the series. So, yeah, guys, I could kind of sit here all day and kind of analyze and theorize, but I think maybe I'll kind of let it process and save a lot of that for my intro for next time, once I've had some time to think about it. So it was a great app. Definitely, like, we're building up to some great action and mystery. We're doing some great character stuff, and we're kind of keeping it somewhat. I mean, it's weird to say like lighthearted when you see someone get their knees smashed, but I feel like overall there is a somewhat lighthearted tone, which I appreciate. So, and also the little felt like kind of subtle breaking of the fourth wall about like Hawkeye and why he's not like having I don't know. I know a lot of people who like Hawkeye, but you know, maybe I guess, you know, I don't know what the Halloween costume sales look like. I guess it's maybe they were trying to imply that he's not like one of the, but he doesn't, that's the thing. It's like that's not his thing. He's not that superhero, you know? He's not that guy. But anyway, you know all this. I'll come back next time with some more to say. All right, guys. Really loved it, which you could probably tell. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.